Hi,
Hi,
everyone. We are here, and we just were thinking if you are at home and you're reading your passages or you're reading books and you're like, man, I'm getting really, really bored with just reading this word for word, we have some ways that you can make it a little bit more fun. So, me and Mrs. Anspa are going to show you some of our favorite ways to read passages, and so you can show these to your siblings or your family. So, number one is our echo read. And that is where I'm going to read the first line, and then Mrs. Anspaugh is going to repeat that same line back to us. So here we go. Our passage is called Ted Likes Red.
Ted likes red.
Ted likes red.
Ted likes red.
He has a red bed.
He has a red bed.
He has a red ball.
He has a red ball.
We got Ted a blue hat.
We got Ted a blue hat.
I do not like blue, said Ted.
I do not like blue, said Ted.
We got Ted a red hat.
We got Ted a red hat.
I like the red hat, said Ted.
I like the red hat, said Ted.
All right, so that was our echo read. One person reads a line and the second person repeats that same line. Let's see our next one. Our next one is train read. And for this one, I'm going to say the first word in the passage, and Mrs. Anspaugh is going to read the next word, and then I read the word after that. So it's every other word. So, Ted
Likes
red.
Ted
Likes.
red.
He
Has
a
red
bed.
He
Has
a
red
ball.
We
Got
Ted
a
blue.
hat.
I
Do
not
like
blue.
said
Ted
we
got
Ted
a
red.
hat.
I
Like
the
red,
hat,
said.
Ted.
All right. That one can be a little tricky to only read one word. Let's see what our next one is. Whisper read. You got this one, Mrs. Amspaugh?
Yes.
All right. You're going to have to listen close because she's going to read it in her quiet.
Ted likes red. Ted likes red. He has a red bed. He has a red ball. We got Ted a blue hat. I do not like blue, said Ted. We got Ted a red hat. I like the red hat, said Ted.
Woo! Good job, Mrs. Amspaugh.
Thank you.
All right, next. A slow read. This one I'm going to read it as slow as I can. And I don't know if you could see in the last one when Mrs. Amswell was doing her whisper read, I was following along with my finger as she read, because when somebody else is reading to you, you need to make sure that you're listening and being a respectful reader, just like we do in our class. So I'm going to do a slow read. Ted likes red. This one's going to be really silly. Mrs. McClure probably will start laughing, so I apologize. Ted likes red. He, so what was going to start laughing, has a red bed. He has a red ball. We got Ted a blue hat. I do not like blue, said Ted. We got Ted a red hat. I like the red hat, said Ted. You know who that sounds like? The sloth from
Yeah, that's
Zootopia.
exactly what I
If
was
you've ever
thinking.
seen that movie, read it like flash, flash, 100-yard dash. All right, so that one's slow, it's silly, but it's still a different way to read. Now let's see our next one. Speed read. We're going to read it as fast as we can. Mrs. Anspaw is going to show us how we do that.
Ted likes red. Ted likes red. He has a red bed. He has a red ball. We got Ted a blue hat. I do not like blue, said Ted. We got Ted a red hat. I like the red hat, said Ted.
Woo! That was so fast. Good job. Now we're going to do backwards read, which I think you got that one too?
Mhm.
All right, Mrs. Anspaw is going to show us that one. Backwards read. For this one, you're going to start at the end of your passage. So she's going to start down here with our word Ted and read it backwards.
Ted said, hat red, the like I. Hat red, a Ted got we. Ted said, blue like, not do I. Hat blue, a Ted got we. Ball red, a has he. Bed red, a has he. Red likes Ted. Red likes Ted.
All right, good job. She didn't miss any. She's done better than me because I started laughing. Next one is also a very silly one. It's our silly voice read. And for those of you that have done this read with Mrs. Anspaw, you always start laughing because it's supposed to be silly and it's supposed to be funny. So my silly voice for today is a robot voice. So I'm going to read Ted likes red in a robot voice. Ted likes red. Ted likes red. He has a red bed. He has a red ball. We got Ted a blue hat. I do not like blue, said Ted. We got Ted a red hat. I like the red hat, said Ted. Beep, boo, boo, bop. So those are just some ways that if you're bored with reading the same way over and over again, you can change up your reading and read in one of those that we just did. We are so excited to see you guys again. We miss you so much, and we look forward to seeing you on our other videos. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.